The No Money But Dreams podcast is for those millennial dreamers
who try to be in the top 1%.
It doesn't matter what we've achieved.
We wake up every morning with the mindset that we're still broke,
We welcome you on our journey in search of that home run.
which can change everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to episode 35 of the No Money But Dreams podcast. Today, our guest is Magdi, who is the co-founder of K9 Unit. You're also an Instagram and TikTok celebrity in a lot of ways. You go viral every single day, which is fantastic and an amazing feat that a lot of people, I think, are trying to figure out what to do. Your known trademark line is Dubai is the easiest place to become
a millionaire.
My man.
Yeah.
So today I want to talk about that a little bit.
All right.
You've built a loyal following on social media. You've helped as K9 Unit multiple businesses and I think more importantly, individuals take their personality online. I met you around 4 years ago. I don't know if it was the first time. I probably maybe met you in Trifid Media.
It was
before.
the first time in that office.
I'll never forget when you and Fahad came to me to pitch K9 Unit in Burger 28.
Yes.
And we discussed how powerful TikTok was as a marketing tool. And I wasn't buying it.
Yeah.
I was like,
you don't like TikTok in the beginning.
It's not that I didn't like it. I just didn't really know where the views were coming from. Like, how do you not know all these views are fake?
Yeah.
But the passion that you had when you were convincing me 5 years ago, how old were you 5 years ago?
I was 20 years old, 21 years old.
Yeah, you were a young buck, man. You were 19, 20, but you had that fire, you had that passion. And to be honest, that really stuck in my head.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see someone who believes in themselves come to where they are today. Especially, I believe you studied as an engineer, right?
Yes, I studied civil engineering. So I'm born and raised in Dubai. I studied in Westminster School in Dubai, Al Qusais. But ever since I was in high school, I don't know, I would give a huge props to my dad because my dad would never ever give me money at all. Like I was that one kid who would just be chilling with his friends in Dubai. You know, I will get to Dubai how in a bus. I would be chilling with my friends. My friends would want to eat in the most expensive, lavish restaurant, but I couldn't because I wouldn't have money with me. Because my father was just like that, you know. He wouldn't want to give us money a lot. He thought we will get wasted like that, and we wouldn't be proper men, you know, in the Arab generation. So I would never get money. So it was always in me that I had to make money somehow, some way or the other. In high school, I used to play sports a lot. I was a good footballer and I was a fast runner. So every time I run or play football, I used to get medals. I used to sell those medals to the students in Westminster. Just so
wait, hold on.
Yeah.
How much would you sell a medal for?
I sold it, I remember for like 25 or 30 dirhams, around that much. So just so those kids take it back to their parents, yo, I got a medal and I won the gold medal or whatever. I used to have a lot of medals and I used to sell a lot. I don't have a single medal. I sold everything, literally everything in high school. And then I finished and I studied civil engineering. Why did I study civil engineering? Because I was fascinated about construction and I started studying civil engineering when this whole Burj Khalifa thing was getting built and everything. And I was just fascinated. I wanted to become like more of a civil engineer, you know? And of course...
So was that your passion, to become a civil engineer?
My passion was to become rich. Okay, that's what I wanted.
That's your major motivation.
Yes.
So did you assume that becoming a civil engineer would make you rich?
No, for me, the maximum way to become rich back then, because my mind, of course, was tight, is either becoming a doctor or a civil engineer. There is nothing else, you know, because we didn't know back then what is business or what is being a CEO or what is having a company. Nothing.
Which is a mistake in the educational system.
Yes, they will never teach you this in high school or university.
And why do you think that is?
I mean, because it's the Matrix, yeah? They don't want you to run away from it.
Are we in the Matrix now, bro?
Probably we are. Who knows? Maybe you are one of them too.
This is a sick Matrix now. I'll give you a high five on that, bro.
So they will never teach you that. They will teach you how to become an engineer or a doctor. That's it. They will never teach you how to become a businessman. So I did engineering. The hardest 4 years of my life. I study. My classes from, let's say, from 1 to 4 p.m. For 1, I'm in the car flying to my job just so I can work and make money, so I can pay for university fees.
And where did you work?
I was working in World Trade Center most of the time, in the events, the part-time jobs, you know. I used to work in Jitex. If there is a concert, I was one of the people who would scan your ticket before you enter.
I think you worked with that weird guy called Fahad, right?
Yes, I did. Yeah. We used to work together and we used to sell tickets together. And that's where I met him. I met him in Jitex. And
okay, you guys never went to school or anything
No,
like
we
that.
never went to school or anything. We met in Jitex 2018. Or 17. I think 2018 or 17. I was selling phones in the Jitex and he was also there a table away from me. And I remember I was the one who had the AUX cord for the stand. So I was the one playing music. So I played one song and Fahad just walked up to me. He goes, excuse me, can I know what's the name of this song? He just asked me. And the song's name was Rolex by Ayo and Tio.
Yeah.
So I told him the name of the song, and ever since then we became friends. And after Jitex ended, we started moving out together, going out together, talking about how we wanted to make money together, etc. Until we started K9.
So talk to me about that discussion when you spoke with your father and you're like, Dad, I'm going to start a TikTok marketing agency.
So me and Fahad, we went and met my dad and we told him that we want to start a company. But a bit before that, I spoke to my mom and my dad together, and I told them that I was doing a construction job back then. I was working as a civil engineer. And I told him that I want to drift away from this, and me and my best friend are going to open a social media company. And my mom was very angry. She was a bit sad. And she goes like, why you wasted 4 years of your life becoming an engineer? Why would you want to leave engineering? You know? And I told her, like, I used to get how much? Like 7,500 as a salary.
A month.
A month. And the 7,500 salary, this is exactly how it goes. 2,000 I used to give it to my mom. Another 2,000 I give it to my brothers and my sister. And the other 2,000 I leave it for the home stuff, you know? And it's gone. I literally calculated 6,000. The other 1.5 is mainly petrol and my taxi and my bus
And
to go to
salad.
work. Yeah. And the money ends like this, you know? When I got the job, I was like, wow, I'm getting a 7,000 dirham job. And my mom was going crazy also. But then when you start working and you start using the money, it's nothing. Literally 7,000 is nothing. It's nothing for you to live in Dubai.
So you felt like you were working and not having anything left at
Nothing
the end.
at all. And I used to work really hard as an engineer, you know? And
You're out in the sun, you're on
Yes,
site,
yes.
you're like watching what the
Yes.
other people are doing.
yes,
and
I
stuff
was
like-
part of the construction team of Expo 2020.
It's a super difficult job.
Yeah, it was very, very hard. Imagine, and I used to live in Sharjah. So if I have to report to work at 8, I need to wake up at 5, leave at 6. 2 hours on the road just to reach Jabal Ali Expo. So it was very chaotic. I convinced my parents somehow, and I told them that, khalas, let me do it, and let's see how it works out. My degree is there. You know, if anything goes wrong, we will go back from the beginning. And we borrowed a lot of money to start this. We were in depth, you know, and once we started it, today, if you go and ask my mom that we're going to take your son back to engineering, she'll be like, never in my life he should go back to engineering again.
So overall, it worked out.
Overall, it worked out very well, alhamdulillah.
And how long have you been operating K9?
We have been operating in 1 month. It's going to be 3 years.
MashaAllah.
Inshallah. Yeah.
And how much money did you take as a loan to start K9?
So there is no an exact figure, but I remember when we had a very tough situation that forced us to start a company. Because in the beginning, we were working just, you know, offshore. We were not doing anything on trade license or anything. And we were in an office in Dubai. We rented out a piece of an office, of a big office, just to work there. And then we got kicked out of that office and we were on the streets. And
Damn, on the streets.
Yes, we were on the streets. And it was me, Fahad, and our team over there, and we didn't know where to go. We ended up going to Times Square Center just so we can sit there and work. You know, they were all there and they were working and stuff. And then me and Fahad were sitting on the side. We're like, khalas, we need to get an office, you know?
Yeah.
And you can't get an office in Dubai without having a trade license. And you can't get a trade license without having an office, vice versa.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck in the middle, right?
Yeah. So that same day at night, we went and we spoke to my dad, and we made my dad is a lawyer. So we went and asked him about all the legal work and everything. And we made a decision that, khalas, tomorrow morning, we're going to go and start the trade license. We went, it was like, it cost us around 8,000 dirham to get the trade license. We got it. We had 4.5. We got the license. And then we started looking for an office. We already had 2-3 options in mind. We went and met the landlord of the office. He said, you guys have to pay me, first of all, 20,000 dirham down payment. You have to pay 5% government tax down payment. You have to pay this. You have to pay the first, blah, blah, blah. The total was around 37,000 dirham. We had nothing out of this 37. We thought if we get an office for 90K, we need to pay monthly at the end of the month. You know, if 90 you divided by 12.
Divided by 12.
Yeah, you pay like 7.5 thousand every month and you pay it at the end of the month. But no, you need to give all the checks in advance.
Yeah.
We don't have checks. We have individual checks, but they don't accept.
They even have a checkbook.
Yeah, they need a company checkbook.
Exactly.
To get a company checkbook, you need to have a company bank account. To have a company bank account, you need to have a trade license. So it was all a big chaos. And then we started borrowing, Fahad started borrowing money from all of his friends. I started borrowing money from all of my friends. And we gathered like a good amount of money and we got the trade license and we paid the down payment and we got the office and we put the people there and we stood over there and we're like, let's make all of this money back. Alhamdulillah. We made the money back and we paid off our debt. And right now, I don't have any debt. I'm sure he doesn't have any debt at all.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
man.
alhamdulillah.
Talk to me about the first time that somebody agreed to give you money for your services. How did that feel?
That was a crazy feeling. I even have the picture as a WhatsApp display picture on a WhatsApp group with me and Fahad. It was an amazing feeling. It was 2,500 per month with a client called Danube Home and Casa Milano. They were the first ones that started working with us, and they gave us an amount, which was amazing. Because before that, we were just trying out and we wanted to do it for free. But in the beginning, ever since the beginning, we knew for a fact that there is no marketing company in Dubai that knows how to do marketing.
What? There's no marketing company in Dubai that knows
how to do marketing.
Explain that to
at
me.
all. I'll tell you, bro. It's like if you have a product and you sign up a marketing company to do branding for the product or to advertise or whatever, all they do is send someone with a camera, with a mic, takes amazing footage and post it. No one cares. It's a video that you put on your Instagram page and they come. We wanted to come out here in Dubai and change this whole misconception about marketing. You know, marketing is, for me, marketing is a person who comes in front of the camera, talks and makes it funny, and it should not look like an advertisement. You don't want people to come and sit and watch a YouTube ad and wait for the 3, 2, 1 desperately so they can press on skip ad. And that's what every marketing company in Dubai does.
Very true.
People just want to skip that video somehow. So you want to present your client in a way that people don't even think that there is a company behind him. He is someone as an individual who's talking in a very natural way, and you feel like you're home when you're watching this video. And this is something that every marketing agency in Dubai is missing out. But right now, a lot of people learned it. They started copying it, and there's a lot of them who are already doing it. But this is the correct way to do marketing. Make it organic, make it look like it's home. Don't send professional cameras and mics and everything. Just record it in a way that the person talks from his heart. Don't fake anything and it will go viral.
So how was it to have like a client, you're saying, yeah, we're going to come shoot services for you, and it's a kid with an iPhone and a DJI mic?
First, in the beginning, by the way, people go like, what is this? How am I going to go?
Yeah, if you would turn up somewhere without a massive SLR camera, people are like,
they would be like, what's
why
going
am I
on?
paying for this?
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't know. People just have this whole misconception about marketing, and it's very, very wrong. Of course, in the beginning, it's very hard to sell to a client when you tell them we're going to shoot with phones and we're going to be posting it on TikTok and et cetera, et cetera. But at the end of the day, once they start getting the views and they start getting the attention, they will learn and they will know. But yeah, it's very hard to convince them in the beginning.
Now, you mentioned something interesting. You mentioned that now people are figuring it out.
Yeah.
Are you saying that it's becoming more difficult for you to maintain a competitive advantage in this industry?
See, I'll tell you, I know for a fact that we are the first company in Dubai, maybe in the Middle East, to be the first TikTok content creation agency.
Yes,
I have videos that are posted in our client's page all the way from 2020, and I'm sure you know a single person can come and tell me, I shot this client before 2020. We were the first one who did it. We know exactly how it works. We had a lot of people come, work, learn, leave, and take advantage of us, etc. A lot of problems happened, but I don't think that I am feeling in a way that, they're being my competitor or etc. We are the OGs, and an OG will always be an OG. So we maintain our quality too much. And I'm telling you for a fact, those people who are saying that they're our competitors, their main focus is money, and they just want to make money. And this is something I have seen in all the people nowadays. They would come and see, they'll be like, why is Magdi making money? Why can't I also make money? Okay, good. Think about it in such a way, no problem. I even preach that. I motivate people to go and make money. But making money behind lies and behind, I'm gonna come and work with you forever and blah, and just lies and lies and lies. I feel like if you start something with a lie, it always stay as a lie. And for me, it's considered haram, So it's I don't consider them as competitors. I am a person who works and I give to my clients, and whatever dirham we make sure we give it back. We don't focus on money at all. For us, the quality is so much more important than quantity at this point. We know if we don't focus on money and we care about the well-being of a client, that will generate us money.
Exactly.
But if I'm gonna keep focusing on, no, let me charge him 20,000 and finish the videos as soon as possible and get rid of him, it's never gonna work like that. We need to make sure the client has been taken care of, and for it to become perfect. Most of the clients think that we just pull to the place, we shoot and we leave, that's it.
They don't see what's going on in the background. They don't know the struggles. They don't know the finance, the operations.
At all. There is so much that goes in the background, which is crazy. First of all, when a person, let's say Fahad goes to Burger 28 and he shoots a video over there with the owner Alex, and after the video is done, he comes back.
That burger joint sucks, bro.
Nah, bro, they're amazing. I love them. I love their food. I love everything. So Fahad comes back and he gives the video to the team. The team edits this video, and after the video is edited, it goes through one person who checks the video and sees if it's good, and I'm the final person. I check it and I make sure it's good. I even check it if it's like at 3 a.m. I have a list of like, let's say 30 videos in a group. I go through all of them and then I approve all of them for them to go out. If I didn't care about the client, then the point of Fahad finishing the video, it can straight go to the client from there. But it goes through multiple steps and music check and text check and everything, just so that the client can stay happy. And this is what we focus on, quality way more over quantity.
You claim that Dubai is the easiest place in the world to become a millionaire.
Yes.
Why do you think that?
So Dubai is the easiest place to become a millionaire because Dubai gives you every single way possible for you to keep moving forward and keep making money. It has given you literally everything. 2 weeks ago, I was in a petrol pump and I don't know if you guys know this, but Dubai police right now is offering a service where if you make an accident anywhere in Dubai, all you need to do is go to any petrol station and they will generate the traffic report for you. An accident report. You don't need to go to a police station anymore. People must be thinking, how is this related to becoming a millionaire? If you make an accident and you go to the petrol pump and you save that 30 minutes of the hassle of waiting for the police guy and or going to the police station, etc., you multiply the 30 minutes by the 7 days, you have like 8 hours wasted. If you multiply it by a month, that's like 190. If you multiply it by a year, you have like a good 1,000 hours wasted from your time, and you just saved it because Dubai police saved it for you because they want you to go and make the accident report in the petrol pump. And you know very well, 1,800 hours, if we have them as an extra in our day as a bonus, we would do a lot of more businesses.
For sure.
You can do a lot of things, and time is money. And if you invest properly in your time, it will generate you millions. And again, I am a person in front of you. 2 years ago, I was broke. Nothing, zero. I had 0 dirhams in my pocket. 2 years later, 2023, alhamdulillah, I'm doing good. I'm taking care of my family. I'm driving my dream car, and I'm living in a very nice house. I never expected to be in the situation that I'm in right now. So of course, Dubai is the easiest place to become a millionaire.
What is your mission?
Again, my mission is to become rich.
Besides that, what's your mission beyond that?
So maybe beyond that, I would say I just want the other part of the mission, which is it's either becoming rich in a good way, not of course making money in a wrong way. The other way is I want to keep motivating people and telling them that if you want to make money, if you are giving up, please don't give up. It's easy for you to make money. And I just want to, I see a lot of people on a daily basis giving up and feeling very sad and that they don't have money and they would accept a job for 2,000 dirham because they don't have anything. I just want to, in this mission, I want to keep telling people that if you want to become rich, all you need to do is find a niche in the market, work hard in it, and you will make money out of it. I want to keep telling people this, and I want to keep motivating them till my last breath. I'll tell you a funny story. You see the watch I'm wearing right now? It's a Rolex. The reason why do you know the reason why I bought this Rolex?
It tells time better than an Apple Watch.
Anything else? Do you have any other reason in mind why I got this Rolex?
No idea.
You might say show off,
No.
Or you might say an investment,
Yeah, could be.
One of those things. 1.5 years ago, or around 2 years ago, after we started working and doing social media, I walked into one of a client, a random client in Sheikh Zayed Road. I went and I told him that I'm Mohammed Magdi. I have this services. I want to offer it to you, and I'm gonna do my best. I don't have a good CV. I don't have good clients yet, but I'm gonna do good work for you. If you could give me this opportunity, let me work on your social media page. I'll make it amazing for you. And he told me, he's like, do you have any clients on board? I'm like, no, you're going to be my first client. And he was wearing this exact same watch, And he told me, I don't know, he was talking to me and then he just tells me, I'm sorry, but I don't have time to talk to you right now. Please leave. This is exactly where it is. These were not his exact words. It was in a more vulgar way, but I'm just trying to make it as the
Let's keep it PG.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it the nicest way possible. So I walked outside the restaurant and I remember I sat on the road and I just looked up. I'm like, God, Ya Allah, help me work hard and help me make money and help me buy the watch he was wearing and help me one day to pull up to this restaurant in my dream car and pitch him my service again. And when he accepts, I'll tell him, no, thank you. I cannot work with you, And this was one of the reasons I bought this watch, apart from it being a good investment and apart from it being a nice watch and everything. But this was one of the main reasons I bought this watch.
I also think a lot of people, in Dubai, people will look, yes, some people are hateful or spiteful about having money or having things you like. But at the end of the day, you choose to live your life how you do.
Of course.
If you want to own this car and wear this watch, it's your right.
Yeah.
And in Dubai, more than other places, you can feel free to express your wealth because the guy next to you has maybe double, triple. How many times
100%.
have you had a Bugatti up your ass, flickering you?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
100%.
And you should not listen to anybody who tells you what to do with your money, man.
That's
you
true.
suffered. you grinded, you earned, it's your money. And
Yeah.
that's the most beautiful thing that a lot of people in a salary don't understand
Yeah.
is that pure freedom is you making your own money.
Yes.
You creating value from scratch.
You
That's-
work hard, you make money. You don't work hard, you make no money.
Exactly,
Yeah.
man. But also, some people don't have the heart to know what it feels like when you're thrown out on the street.
That's true.
And as you quite rightly said, you want to inspire younger people
Yeah.
to believe in themselves
Yes.
because at sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
And sometimes you question yourself. And those like mental, like any thought which is negative or doubting yourself has zero ability to bring you anything.
That's true.
You know?
It will take you nowhere.
It's zero.
Yeah.
Even if you have jack shit, even if you're poor, even if
Yeah.
you have everything, believe that you can be something one day.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, you'll get there, man.
That is true.
The more and like they joke about this, not joke about it, but like there's this idea that when you fixate on something and you think about something all the time, it becomes reality. But it's true, man.
Yeah.
You can literally, if you spend 1 year thinking about something, generally it will take place.
Yeah. That is
Maybe
true.
not to the extent that you want it to.
But it will happen.
It will happen because every day you wake up, I need this, I
Yeah.
need to do this, I need to do this. And at one point, like you're making those little decisions that get you closer.
This is what I say in one of my videos. I'm like, when you wake up in the morning and you're hungry and you don't have food at home, you will figure it out somehow and you will go and eat.
Exactly.
You're not gonna starve, yeah? If you have the same mentality about making money or launching a business or whatever, you will end up doing it.
And there's an interesting thing you said in the beginning is
Yeah.
that your parents didn't give you money.
Yeah.
I think a lot of kids in Dubai, okay, yes, there's people with money, people with not so much money. But parents who are listening, watching this, you can't just give your kid money without a result.
Yeah.
If you get an A, you get money. You do this, you get money. Fine, because that's how the world works.
Yeah.
You have a bunch of people who are entitled. They think that they deserve to get 30, 40,000 dirhams a
Yeah.
month salary when they can't even tie their fucking shoelace.
True. That is 100% true.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's one thing. I haven't had kids yet, but that's really something that I want to nail down because I came from a more privileged background, to be honest. I went to the best schools. I had, everything. But my parents gave me stuff based on performance. And when I look at a lot of my peers or other people who were in the same school or in the same university, some of them just don't have that fire in them
Yeah.
that you have.
Because
you know?
they get it all at home.
When they were younger, they just
Yeah.
got it for doing
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah,
And the world
unfortunately.
doesn't work like
Yeah.
that.
So I hope all the parents who are looking at this to just make sure that they treat their sons in a correct way possible and raise them in a way that
They
can-
value money.
They value money and they can depend on themselves.
I agree.
Yeah, because otherwise they will keep holding on to their parents for the rest of their lives, and your parents won't be there for you throughout your life.
Now you talk about your mission is to become rich.
Yeah,
How do you quantify rich? At what point will you be rich?
500 million in my bank account. That's
Dirhams,
rich.
dollars?
Dirhams.
Okay.
500 million dirhams is considered rich.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll not stop until you reach that
Yeah,
point.
I will not. I will not. I will
How
not.
far have you gotten so
Even
far?
if I reach there, I will not stop.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It's just a yardstick.
Yeah.
But do you feel that you don't allow yourself to appreciate what you've done so far if you have such a massive goal?
Yeah, I appreciate myself all the times. But for me, I feel like more appreciation is when I make my family happy. For me, the top priority and the number one priority are my brothers, my sister, my mom, and my dad. I want to make sure they don't need anything at all. I live alone currently, and they live in a separate house. But I'm always worried about them. I'm always worried if my sister is doing okay. I'm worried if my brothers. And I think it's a wrong way for me to do this because because I don't know. My brothers, whenever they ask me for anything, I just can't say no to them. And I don't know if that's something correct or wrong. But
There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, because the way my father treated me is the way my father is treating them right now. Same exact way.
But don't fall in the trap where you're giving, your brother just graduated.
Yes, he just
He
graduated.
deserves, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
graduate, you get something.
Yeah.
You do a good job, you get something.
He
But
got it.
spoiling straight off the bat,
Yeah.
I think is dangerous.
It's dangerous, yeah, it's dangerous. So for me, they're my priority, and I feel like me making them happy is a good appreciation for me also.
Yeah, it's
It
good
makes me
karma,
happy too.
for sure.
Yeah.
Is there a formula to make people go viral, in your opinion?
Uh,
Because at the end of the day, your whole business premise at K9 is
Yeah.
you make people go viral.
Yeah. So it's not like there is a specific formula, but for me, 50% of the person going viral is the person's character himself.
So some people can go viral, other people maybe
Yeah,
not
there-
so easy to
Yes,
go viral.
there are people, even if you put all the formulas on the word on them, they will not go viral. If they don't have that energetic character on them, or if they are just doing it because they just want to do it, you know, and they just want to go viral. But for me, 50% of the way to go viral is if the person has that characters of, you know, the energy and everything. And
at the end of the day, it's a form of entertainment.
Of course.
Someone chooses to go on TikTok instead of going on Netflix or something. So you need to have that chemistry. You need to have that like emotion or movement or like, for example, when you do a video, I know it's all in Arabic mainly, but like you can feel the energy.
Yes.
Like it's a wake me up happy energy.
Yes.
You know
will
what
never
I mean?
see a single video of mine that I'm not smiling in
Exactly.
or I'm not screaming in that video. Because if I'm screaming, I know for a fact people are going to stay and watch
high energy, man.
Yeah.
And that's what people want. Like, as you said, you meet a lot of people who are miserable and stuff like that. They need, like, you might be the one person that lifts them up for the day, that gets them to go and motivate and do something.
I'll be very happy to know that there are people who are getting lifted from my videos, but I really hope so. But again, the energy, the screaming, the way of talking in the video is literally what makes you go viral. You know, the character itself is what makes you go viral. And again, the other 50% is, of course, making sure that the content is as natural as possible, nothing fake, no ads, and divert as much as possible from your main business idea. You know, like, for example, if you have a makeup store, don't shoot all of your content in the makeup store. Shoot other content, talk about Dubai, talk about everything. At the end of the day, you want brand awareness, and the sales will come indirectly. But don't always, this is my makeup brand, this is my brush, this is my lipstick, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to be too salesy.
Yeah, don't focus on your products at all. If you want to go viral, do content from everywhere else. Talk about Dubai, talk about America, talk about Trump fighting for the presidency, talk about anything. If it gets you views, at the end of the day, your name is going viral, you know, and your makeup brand at the end of the day will go viral with it. You know?
So there's these certain topics which go viral, but then when you see everybody doing the same thing, do you think that devalues the content that person is producing?
Yeah, that's the problem with Dubai. If one person does one idea and it goes viral, tomorrow the whole world will copy it, and it becomes like a trend. And it's fine. It doesn't devalue the idea, but I feel like when you see an idea that's already going viral and you want to do it, but spice it up a bit or change it up a bit, you know?
No,
don't copy paste
it.
Yeah, don't copy paste it. A lot of people copy paste it exactly, you know? And I don't know why they do that. You can just literally move around the idea and make it better, but people don't do it. But again, if you copy paste it, it just devalues it, you know? And it makes it look stupid. And at the end of the day, the viewers want to see a video and they want to watch it and they want to engage with it, and khalas, they don't want to see that video again. They don't want to see that same content idea again unless after 2-3 months. But then when they keep seeing it every day, you're just destroying the viewers' eyes and their brains and everything.
So would you say that K9 is kind of sets the standard? So let's say you create something and then other people copy.
Yeah.
But you're constantly innovating.
Yes. That happened with us before. We are the ones who created what do you do for not what do you do for a living. How much do you pay for rent? We created it with one of our clients, and right now the whole market is doing it. And but again, the worst thing about TikTok is you cannot have a trademark on something that you do. So
otherwise you would be maybe $500 million, bro.
Otherwise it would be crazy. But with TikTok, no one can ever have a trademark, and anyone can say this is mine, and everyone will believe it. You are believing me now that I started. Maybe I'm lying, you know. But there is no proof.
There's no way to prove that
all.
was your structure.
Nothing at all, unless people sit down and we show the video the day it was posted that I'm the first one who posted it. So where's yours? If it's before me, then you're the first one.
That's the only way.
Yeah, but you need to sit and blah, blah. So again, it's chaotic. You can never have a trademark on TikTok.
So do you consider yourself successful?
So for me, I would never consider myself successful until I reach the 500 million thing that I told you, which is becoming rich. I feel like I'm doing good, alhamdulillah now, but there is no levels to success. I feel it's the sky is the limit. You can keep going. And the biggest problem is when you feel like khalas, you're successful, you should never feel that because you're going to stop.
For sure.
You know? So I
constantly have to be moving the yardstick.
For you, it's you should always feel like, no, the next step is being successful, not now, and later on, and later on, and later on. So I don't consider myself successful. I still have a long, long way to go.
What's a common misconception people have about you?
So people always, especially, I'm just going to talk about the office and with K9 and everything. I am always the person who's the bad cop in the company.
Fahad is good cop.
Yeah, Fahad is the good cop. And people, I don't know why, but they get very scared from me, especially in the office and the people working in the office. Like if I walk in, khalas, everyone is just scared and like, oh shit, Majdi's here, blah, blah. And I don't know, like, I feel like it's a misconception because they think that I'm a bad person, which I'm not. I just want to make sure the work goes, and I want to, like, I don't want people to F around during
Gotta
work.
get to your 500 million, bro.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen if you're just sitting chilling.
Yes, I just want work to be good and everything to be good. And people think I'm, I don't know. I don't talk to people, or I'm not humble or whatever. But alhamdulillah, I'm very humble. I always say humble. But yeah, these are some of the misconceptions that people have. My employees used to have also. But I love all of them, whoever works.
How many employees do you currently have?
I don't know the exact number, to be honest. I haven't been to the office in a while.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know, probably around 15, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you have trouble managing them? What kind of manager are you?
So, again, I told you, right now, I am not the bad cop anymore. Or maybe I try to not be the bad cop.
Mm-hmm.
I would tell them, like, don't do this, don't reach late, in a very nice manner.
Until they're late twice, and then you're like, what the heck?
Yeah, until they're late twice, and the person who's managing them inside the office comes and tells me, then I screw them, But no, I don't. Before, the second a problem happens, it used to reach to me. Right now, it goes through a bit
Different
of layers
layers
before it reaches to me.
What makes you angry?
When what makes me angry? Like the most important thing. I feel like what makes me angry is when someone. Are you talking about business or anything in general?
General. It's
Lies.
an open-ended question.
Lies. When
That's in business and general. Then.
Yeah, in business and general, but mainly in general. If someone lies and I find out that he lies, he's out of my life. I cannot be with that person anymore. It pisses me off so much when someone lies. I hate liars more than anything.
Can you describe me a time that really like sticks in your mind where somebody told you a lie and it just like got you so angry?
That I called that person. I mean,
you can't name the person,
yeah.
but they'll know if they watch. I guess if you tell the story.
Yeah, they will know if I watch. That's why I need to be careful with it. There is one which I will never forget, but I cannot say it, unfortunately. It's so big and major. But I would say the other one is just a person that I asked, and I told him if he's doing a specific work that he told me that he will never do. And he said no, and I got to know from my sources that he did it, that he's lying to me. And I showed him the proof on my phone, and that was the, like, I remember I even pushed that guy away, and I didn't want to talk to him, and people stopped us and stuff, and it pissed me off too much. He was a close friend of mine.
I can tell you're passionate.
Yeah, and he's not my friend anymore. So yeah, again, lies kills me. I don't care who you are. I don't care how close you are to me. If you lie to me, I just have a belief inside me that you can never become a good person again.
You can never trust somebody.
Yeah, and you can never
lied.
trust him. You will always have it in the back of your head. Oh, he lied to you before. Why is he still in your life? He's gonna lie to you again. And anything he says, which is probably true, you will think it's a lie.
For sure.
So I can't do lies at all.
What is your dream if you could build anything in the world today?
Build something?
Yeah.
I would want to build a mansion, like a big mansion, and put my family in it. Literally.
Where would the mansion be? Describe it to me.
So it will be in the Palm near Atlantis, and it would be really, really big, and like right in front of the mansion, they should be like a very big plot where I can put all my cars over there, and it needs to have a lot of rooms where each one of my family members can have maybe 2 rooms, not just 1 room. They can have 2 rooms. So one day this room, one day that room, so they don't get bored of their room.
Nice.
Inshallah, ya Rab, this happens. And yeah, it's just like that. I always had this dream that one day I want to wake up in the morning, open the door and see my cars in front of me. The second I wake up, which means it's a villa, not an apartment. Because an apartment, you have to go down, parking, blah, blah, blah. So I just want to wake up one day, open my door and just see all my cars parked out. And I'm wearing that shower.
The robe?
Yeah, the robe.
The Versace robe with the gold and all of that?
Yeah.
I hope that becomes reality
Inshallah,
one day.
but without the cigar.
Exactly.
No, without the cigar.
Name your 5 cars then. What would be the 5 cars when you open that door in your mansion?
Okay, I already have 5 dream cars. I have 3 of them right now, and I have 2 left. The 2 I will never mention because I never mention unless I buy it and I show it. But for me, my first dream car was a Lexus GS350, which I bought. And right after that was a luxury van, which we got. And then it was a Range Rover SVR. I'll tell you the 4th one, but I won't tell you the last one. The 4th one is a Porsche GT3 RS.
Oh,
yeah.
Man, me too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which hopefully my aim is to get it before 2024 ends, inshallah. And the 5th car before 2025 ends.
Nice.
Inshallah, yeah.
And the house?
The house is in the process of all of this, inshallah. In the process of all of the mansion, maybe might take time, maybe 5 to 10 years, but I am in the process of getting a villa for my family. because my
Nice,
mom really
man.
wants to they live in an apartment now, the same apartment we were living in our whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to move them. I was going to move them to Dubai, but my father is not ready to leave to Dubai
Mm-hmm.
because he has a lot of friends and he plays football and he's addicted to Sharjah. So I'm just looking every day for a nice villa in Dubai that I can get for them.
Inshallah, man.
And yeah, the second I get that, I'll get one for myself, and then maybe I'll think about marriage and kids
Fantastic,
and all of
man.
this, inshallah. Yeah.
Now, I have one last question to
Yeah,
ask you,
yeah.
and this is my closing question on the podcast. What is the luckiest thing that ever happened to you?
The luckiest thing that has ever happened to me. The luckiest thing that has ever happened to me is there is 3, but which one I would say? Let me think of something.
You can say 3.
Yeah. No, but I'm just thinking of which one is the more important one. The luckiest thing that has ever happened to me. I would say the luckiest thing that has ever happened to me in very short is meeting Fahad. You know? I think, yeah, maybe this is one of the luckiest thing that has ever happened to me. And I would say the second luckiest thing that has ever happened to me is maybe a lot of people don't know about this, but 6 months ago or 8 months ago, I did a business thingy where I used 100,000 and it generated me around 350,000 in a span of 2 weeks. I don't want to mention what is it, but it's something which is amazing. It's halal, 110% and everything. So I would say these are the 2 luckiest things that has ever happened to me. One is I invested 100,000 and I made back 200. So I made a total of 300 back in a week.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is meeting my best friend Fahad.
MashaAllah.
Yeah,
Well,
because I feel like our brains aligned together. He was coming from a very broke family. I was coming from a very broke family. 2 brokies met and they wanted to change the world. And
That's
they
amazing,
are doing,
man.
and they're in the process of doing it, inshallah.
Well, it was a real pleasure having you on the podcast.
I'm very happy to be
man.
here also. I hope
hopefully
people learn from this, and
Inshallah.
and I really hope people can make it in life. And if you ever want to give up, don't give up. If there was someone in this world who had to give up, it would be me. It would literally be me. And I would also like to give 3 advices to people. I hope they listen to it. The first advice is, if you are starting your business journey, don't attach yourself to a woman or don't be in a relationship with a girl. Because if your heart breaks, it's gonna kill you and it's gonna take you down to 0. If you are in a whole run and you wanna start a business, please don't put your focus on love and girls and clubs and partying and everything. First, become successful, and once the money comes, then in the correct way, go and meet the girl you want and marry her. But I would strongly recommend, as the number 1 advice, don't be in a relationship with a woman if you are starting your business journey, because if your heart breaks, you're gonna go down to 0. Number 2, your parents, make sure you make them happy all the time. If you make 100 dirhams, cut it into half and give your family. Even if they don't need it, you know that between you and God, you're helping your family. And trust me, I live by this fact. You give, you get, you know? This is number 2. And number 3, stay close to God. Pray 5 times a day. Whatever your religion is, make sure you are close to God and give him the time he deserves. Make sure you're close to him. Pray to him all the time. While you are aiming for success, pray to God at the same time. And trust me, those 2 will make wonders. Very happy to be here, Alex. Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure, man. Have a good one.
Have a good
Ciao.
one. Appreciate
Take
you.
care.
Bye.